Okay, Chapter 9, Developing and Managing Products, Part 1, Introduction. Okay, so companies don't exist on their own. There's many forces in the external environment that are changing and that compel them, encourage them to reconsider their existing product mix, and they may have to remove some of their products or brands, or introduce new products or brands, of course. So why are new products important to companies? Number one, to pursue growth and profitability objectives. Number two, to replace products that are not being bought as much anymore. Number three, because some products become obsolete. Number four, to remain competitive. Number five, because of new opportunities, because consumers' needs are changing the whole time. Okay, so growth and profitability objectives. So, companies' products may be at different places in its life cycle. There you can see an example. It can be at the pilot stage, at the stage where we've nailed it. On the right hand side there you can see we've really got a good product. Then we can scale it so that lots of people can buy. Eventually we milk it, and then eventually we kill it. And at different stages it will contribute differently to the profits of the company. And when the existing product mix is no longer achieving the objectives of the company, they may need to introduce new products. So here is an example of a profit contribution of individual products over a period of time. And I'm just going to take my pen out so that we can draw here if we need to. So you can see over here at this point, this is the contribution of existing products to profits over there, and this is time over here. Now over here you can see product A is offering this much, B is offering a bit more, and C is kind of in between. And then over here you can see product A begins to increase its contribution, the amount of profit that's being made. Product B is basically the same, and product C is also the same. So you can see over there, there's an increase over their objective. They're achieving more than their objective. And you can see the objective is to increase slowly over the years, okay, steadily. What happens now in year 3 is that product B increases a little bit, product A actually decreases, and product C also decreases, which means there's a shortfall over here. Okay, so there's not enough profit that's being made. And again, the same thing happens in year 4, and there's not enough profit that's being made again, because product C begins to decrease over here. You can see quite dramatically. Product C might be a product that they'd have to eventually kill, but here's a space that's being made, isn't there? This is the space for a new product. New product. Okay, so if you put a product in there, you will eventually be able to reach your profit objectives. So that's why we add new products. Okay. For example, Coca-Cola realized a long time ago that they can't only rely on fizzy drinks for their long-term survival. So they started developing new types of products. Look here, Bebo. Do you remember that? That was a Coca-Cola company product. Nestea, vitamin water. Powerade is another Coca-Cola product. Okay? Helping them achieve their objectives. Also to replace declining products. So products eventually do decline, and then you would just have to replace them. And if you don't, it can have a serious financial impact on your organization. For example, that's a VCR. If you're a company that's like JVC or that's JVC, people are not using VCRs anymore, and if they want to continue making the type of money they were making, they would have to replace it with a DVD player. And this is an example, again, Canon, of a film camera, which people are also not using anymore. They would have to replace it with, of course, digital cameras. And then that is a stiffy disk. That is what I used to use to be able to transfer information from one computer to another. And today you all use, of course, flash drives. So these are all products that have become obsolete, that have declined and been replaced. Okay, then product obsolescence. The typewriter, of course, is no longer in use at all, and has been replaced, of course, by the laptop. So products eventually people just stop using them entirely. Okay, then remaining competitive. So competitor pressure often encourages new product strategies, like when toothpaste with fluoride was launched. It's a type of whitening chemical. All the other toothpaste companies just needed to simply follow and also offer a toothpaste with fluoride. For example, Apple computers were struggling financially, and then they introduced the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad, and that saved them from becoming bankrupt, because all the other companies in their market were really doing very well with computers and laptops, and they weren't doing as well. And when they started releasing these mobile devices, iPhones and iPads and etc., they really started doing well again. Then we have changing consumer needs. New products often lead to even more new products, the needs for new things. For example, cell phones have created a need for car kits, where people can put their phones into the car kit so that they can talk while they're driving. Like that. So one new product creates the need for more new products. That's just kind of how it works. Okay, then let's look at categories of new products in the next video.